Hello everyone, and welcome back to another great episode of Raihana's Cuisines. Today we're going to be doing a very short tutorial on how to make homemade tomato sauce. Very quick, very straightforward. I use this sauce in a lot of things. I've used it in cabbage rolls. Sometimes when I make spaghetti at home, I like to use my own sauce, so I use it for that. I'm also going to be uploading a recipe which is spaghetti and kebab bake, and I also use it in that. So I just thought I'll make a recipe so that you can go to. So let's get started. Very simple, very straightforward. So basically what we're going to do is first we're just going to put about a teaspoon and a half to a tablespoon of olive oil. And I just want that to get warm while I explain to you what other ingredients we're going to be using. I usually have a little bit of mustard seeds, cumin seeds, half a teaspoon of ginger and garlic, which is fresh pureed at home. We'll be adding a little bit of garam masala, about a teaspoon of it. It's totally up to you if you want to add this or not. I like a little bit of home touch to it, so I add it. We're going to add a little bit of onion powder, salt, 2 tablespoons of tomato paste, and I've got a 8-ounce can of tomato sauce, and then I've got some water sitting here just in case, if depending on how I want to thicken it or lighten it up. And then I did forget one item, and that is my curry leaves, and that I just always have like a bunch of it in the freezer here. So we're also going to be adding some curry leaves in there. So, and these are all optional ingredients. If you don't want to add it in there, you can leave it out, but I like the taste of it. So alright, so I think let's go ahead and see. The oil looks like it's nice and hot, so I'm just going to go ahead and add the mustard seeds and the cumin seeds in there. As soon as that starts popping, we're going to go ahead and add our curry leaves in there. And then we'll just make sure that we'll fry the curry leaves a little bit, and then we'll add the ginger and garlic. So get that oil to infuse all the flavor out of the ginger and garlic. So there we go. That's our mustard seeds popping. Go ahead and add our curry leaves in there. And I am going to lower the heat down. And the reason why I'm going to do that is when I add the ginger and garlic, it's going to start splashing. So what we're going to do here is we're just going to fry the ginger and garlic in there just for a little bit to get all the flavors infused out of there. We're going to go ahead and add our tomato paste. That's a tablespoon. And that's another tablespoon right there. Now, if you've watched my previous videos, you know I like frying my tomato paste in the oil until the color comes out just a little bit darker. It just kind of brings out the flavor and just tastes really good. Now you must be wondering why I'm not adding any lemon pepper in it, because I added in everything. The reason I'm not adding it to this is because the tomato paste is already a little tart, so I choose to leave the lemon pepper out of this. Okay, we're just gonna, now I can again increase a little bit of the heat and let this fry for about 30 seconds. Okay. Alright, we're ready to go ahead and add my, let's do half a teaspoon of garam masala, half a teaspoon of onion powder. Stir that up really well, and then I'm going to go ahead and add our salt. I don't know if you can tell, but see the color has become a darker shade of the red. Okay, that's perfect. Okay, at this time I'm going to go ahead and add my sauce in there. Lower the volume, lower the heat just a little bit, because whenever you are dealing with tomato sauce, it does splatter on you, so make sure you lower the heat. And All right, that looks like it's really well mixed, but it does look like it's pretty good. It's thick, but I'm gonna be using this for the spaghetti and kebab bake. So I am gonna thin it out just a little bit. Just gonna add water in here, just so that I can clean up the can. Okay. The only thing left now to put in there is our sauce, our salt. There we go. And just add enough salt to taste. And you could add either chili peppers or cayenne to this to give it a little bit of heat if you want. Okay. At this point, I'm just going to do a quick taste test to make sure that my salt and everything is okay in there. Needs a tad bit of salt. But otherwise, all the spices, the garam masala is really coming through. And the tartness is just perfect. So basically, this is it. This is my homemade tomato sauce recipe. Hope you can join me here next time with another great recipe. See you then, friends. Forward. What we're gonna do